It's not going to be the most interesting stream in the world, but hey, if you're here and you enjoy this sort of thing, then welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't call me now, I just started streaming. Oh, you saying something? Let me open this up and see who's actually here. Ooh, 6 whole people watching. What's up, P Money? How's my day been? Day's been alright. Just gotten some inking done here. I was finished up watching Jack Ryan on Amazon Prime. A decent show. It's actually pretty good. The only thing I didn't like about it was their too much mollycoddling the whole Muslim angle. Brother. Yeah. Kevin Ryan just woke up. What's up, what's up? Hope there's a good angle on my camera. Hope this is good for y'all. Can see. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing, huh? Shoot. I'm gonna have to change the angle. Alright. There you go. Now you can see what I'm doing. Now you can see. So, I'm gonna leave the topic of the night up to you, gents, ladies, and gents, because otherwise I'm just gonna be here working. So, if you got questions, topics, things you want to discuss, I will look up from my inking once in a while to grab a question and then move on and answer it. What's up, Cassie? Thank you, Matt. Says it's looking great. Here, let me see if I can get you a better shot of most of what I got done today. Look at all that crap. Oh my goodness. What is wrong with me? About time. There has been a disturbing lack of blacklist streams today. Sorry about that. Gosh, what did I do today? You know, we started watching The Family, my wife and I. Actually, she just right now asked me if I wanted to watch another episode. Very interesting. Very interesting, quote-unquote documentary series. I don't know who of you have started. I don't know if it just came out today or what, because it was like right on the front of Amazon. And it's basically saying that there's a Christian secret organization of Christians who I don't know, not run the world, but who try to influence the world for Christ. And I mean, right off the bat, I'm thinking, well, yeah, that's what it's called, being a Christian. But there's some kind of weird stuff so far, but a lot of it, I would say 99% of it so far, has been just like the perspective of a dude who doesn't understand what it means to be a Christian, because he's not a Christian, right? And he seemed... Alright, towards the end of the first episode, it did get a little into some, over-controlling behavior and whatnot, but... I don't know. I'll keep watching it. You made fun of my Higgins ink, so I ordered Dr. P.H. Martin. Is Deleter any good? Deleter ink? Gosh, you know what? I think I have a bottle of that, but I've never used it. So I couldn't tell you. The Meg campaign. Any updates on fulfillment for it? Well, I told you about, the health issues. And I tried to get a hold of Bill today to see if, hey, I'm like, dude, I hope you're okay. But this thing is super, super late. So, if I need to just hand it off to somebody else, let me know. And he has not responded to me, so I don't know if he's back in the hospital or what. He's got all the files. I really need to get this done. So, I don't know. Let's just keep praying for Bill and obviously for his health's sake, but also because this is also important to a lot of people as well. Because I need to get it done. I literally, it's me not being able to get it done is going to affect. No, I don't want to. I don't need to talk about it. It's not Christians that try to manipulate the world. Kubrick tried to warn us with his films. Yeah, well, that's the interesting thing about that. The family thing is like most of it. And again, I guess there was some over controlling elements of it, sort of like over controlling Christian families I've heard can be, but I don't know, a lot of it just seemed like when the guys all talking about how sinister or whatever this is, it's like, they just want to talk about Jesus and blah blah blah, and I'm like, well, yeah, that's just being a Christian. So I'll keep reading it. Try to keep your ink in the fridge so it'll last longer. Or just ink so fast that you don't have to have your ink last longer. Eh? Alright. I've been waiting all night for this stream, wondering if it's going to happen. Oh. Yeah, it's not really an aloha hour or anything. I don't have Edwin here. Probably not going to invite anybody on. It's just going to be me, you, my quill, and my wife sitting behind me watching something on the other computer. My wife, my beautiful wife, sitting behind me quietly watching, just watching something called National Treasure. I didn't know this, but ink can go bad. I buy ink in a quart size. Oh, you do? I buy my ink, I think, in a 2-ounce size, something like that. How can it go bad? It's just carbon, isn't it? I guess I could coagulate depending on the temperature. Cecil is a national treasure, says John Malin. Well, man, where's he gonna live? Where is Cecil going to live? Yeah, I was surprised John wasn't doing a Malin after midnight. After midnight, Malin's gonna let it all hang out. That's rad. Yeah, Malin and Kelsey living together would be comedy gold, man. Oh my gosh. That's the kind of house you just want to set up cameras in every room and just watch the train wreck happen. But I don't think Mitch would ever allow that. Why can't you sleep, John? Something gnawing at you. Keeping you awake. Cecil and Tanabe. Sheesh. I haven't talked to Doug in a while. Been a minute. Has Doug calmed down on Twitter lately? I haven't been watching, so I popped in the other day. Didn't see Doug on there, but I saw some other random fighting, and I'm just like, ugh, so glad I don't pay attention to this anymore. You should tell your wife she's watching a movie named after her happy wife, happy life. Watching a movie. Oh, National Treasure. Aww. No, I have not seen the new Rocco's Modern Life. I have not. John, did you see the whole thing so far? That's where we're at right now. Very much details. Where's my... Alright, I'm on 720p. Is this not showing up very well? Gosh, it looks blurry. What the heck? Alright, let me check my camera. Still looks blurry. Is it blurry to anybody else or just me? Let me know before I start noodling with my camera. Looks good. I got one vote. Kevin Ryan, I don't need to regurgitate what happened. A little blurry. All right. Configure video, camera control, focus. Focus. Doesn't seem like I can get it any better. Like that's... I think that's like as good as I can get it. Is that better or worse? I can do blurry. Exposure. I can adjust my exposure. No, that's not good. And go back to auto on that. I can zoom it. Whee! Oh, maybe I can zoom and focus. And I'll get a better idea of the zoom. Is that it? I think that's it. 2. And then zoom it back out. I think that's as good as I can get it. For better or for worse? Is that better? Better. Okay, good. Good to hear. Alright, now, back to me. Doodling. Noodling. Alright, any other questions? Any other comments? Any other topics you guys would like to discuss? Never. So, my chair, the chair, it died. It, like, today it snapped, and I turned it over upside down, and the metal was just snapped.
The metal broke?
Yeah, and that was a lazy boy chair. I don't know what the heck, man. Whatever happened to quality, bruh? Pickles, for or against? I actually like pickles. I shouldn't eat them because of my high blood pressure and the high sodium count, but whatever. Speaking of sodium, today I drank some Epsom salt mixed with apple juice, and boy, if you ever If you ever need to evacuate your system, that's a pretty surefire way. That worked pretty much immediately. P Money has creating membership for your channel been a benefit for you? Yeah. And I did notice today that I can upload videos that are for members only. When I went and upload, oh no, maybe that was last night. When I went and uploaded that art stream, the how to draw stream. I need to have Elijah do more of those. And so yeah, now I just got to figure out how to do it for people so that we could do the private streams that aren't uploads, that are not uploads. So I do need to take the time to stop and do that, but jeez, I'm just so busy. So busy. Trying to get 100 likes on my newest art card, but YouTube notifications don't work. How do you get the word out when you stream? I just hope my notifications work, and then I tell people, which I have not said here, hey guys, 54 people here now watching, 56, could you hit that like button and hit that share button and let people know we're in here hanging out, chillaxing. So yeah, you use your other social media, or you use your subscribers' social media, if they would. I'm sure John Malin has immediately sent the link out. Right, John? You hit that share button right when I said that, right? To which John responds, of course. Of course. You got yourself some colon blow, did you, Mike? I did. And I have to take it again to evacuate my system so that I can then take the other stuff for my what do you call it? Gall and liver flush. Yes, gall, bladder, and liver flush, ladies and gentlemen. Gallbladder and liver flush. Gotta keep your system clean. Kevin Ryan, man. Well, thank you, John Malin. Thank you. I miss Phil Hartman. Yeah. That's he was great. Didn't know the man, but I miss him as an artist, as a comedian. And now I'm actually getting hungry. Daggummit. Daggummit. Well, thank you, Aaron. Thank you very much. Aaron, when are you going to get your system set up so that you can stream? Aaron's just slacking, man. Slacking. Aaron, you gotta follow John Malin's. I'm just making excuses, Mike. I'm shy. Okay, whatever. You're certainly not shy in the chat. But you know what, man? You're in Malin's position. I mean, Malin jump-started his whole thing off of being the Jawbreakers artist, and now look at you. Look at you. Next Jawbreakers artist, you should be following Malin's example. Dun, 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 dun. Fan art. If Cecil appeared to me in person, he could probably get me to give him all my money and sleep with him. He's so smooth. That is just disturbing. That is just disturbing. Yeah, come on, guys. 57 of you. I don't have my likes. I'm just gonna stop working until you guys fill up those likes. Well, there was Marvel Image 2, you know. Yeah. I don't think of that stuff. I don't even think about it for my stuff. I think the people that came onto my YouTube channel from knowing me, that buy my book because they know my injustice stuff, a very small percentage. Now you made me look minuscule comparing me to John like that. He was the best Cabal artist? Hey, what if you started a comic and just called it Cabal, and it was about this guy with a glowing eye. Oh, the secret upcoming collaboration. No, I need to... No. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about that until it's ready. I gotta keep some things under the hood, yo. At least half. Yeah, we got half the likes. Half the likes. Half of you are willing to make at least the barest possible effort to encourage this show to continue. Thank you for the half of you that don't have to be guilted into hitting a freaking like button. Did that work? Hey, yeah, we're up to 39. Nice. Probably helps the algorithm. Gets more people recommended. More recommends. Sticky Art, you're at 14 out of your goal of 100. What is 14 out of 100? What was that again? I forget, man. I know you have that channel. You do all the clay stuff, right? If I remember correctly. '86. What? So, Mike, I went to Terrificon over the weekend. Saw Billy Tucci and Samedi. JG Lopez said your art is good. Who's JG Lopez? I do not know who JG Lopez is, but I appreciate him saying my art is good. Glad I can be good after, 27 years of professional illustration work. It's nice to know I've achieved good. Your 170,000K stretch goal? You mean you want me to take time out of my work schedule, which I am doing here, to go look at your campaign? Is that your point, John? Fine. Let's see. Let's drag this out of here. Ugh, so slow. What the heck? Let me just close that. Close. Why is this computer behaving badly? this. Maybe instead of a new chair, I should have gotten a new computer. So slow. Graveyard shaft. Alright, let's share. Let's share so John doesn't feel bad. Transition. Graveyard Shift Volume 2, $107,000. Where are we? What are we looking at here? Updates? Updates. No, nothing about it in your updates, in your story. Do I have to scroll down through all this? Oh, look, you put more art up. Oh, no, that's the same art. Here we go. Secret Beat Mike stretch goal. Hint, it's another book for all backers. That's just great. That's just great. John trying to do a Mike. Alright. Anyways, everyone go back, John Malin, so that he can get to his $170,000 stretch goal and beat Mike. $140,000 stretch goal. Graveyard Shift Drawn and Quartered Art Gallery. Join us and be a part of the book. We're adding an art gallery into Volume 2 for everyone that participated in the Drawn and Quartered Drawing Contest for Graveyard Shift. Featured on Mike Miller's YouTube channel. The Draw Along thread ran by Edwin Boyette on Twitter. If you participated as a pro or fan, we want to thank you for publishing your image. If you would like, you may do whatever you want with the image to bring it to completion, including adding color. Alright. Cool. Good job. So turn that off. Transition. Get back to the important thing, which is me drawing my Monster Hunt book, which is available at LoneStarComic.com. Just go down, click that Lone Star Indiegogo link in the description, and get yourself some Monster Hunt. And you could say, oh my gosh, I watched as Mike inked that double page spread. Alright, let me 70 watching now, 41 likes. That's a little better. Oh no. What is happening? What's happening to my Chrome? Why is everything closing? This is weird. Why is John not a member? Well, John can't afford it. It'd probably be, well, I don't know. It breaks my heart that John's not a member. Makes me sad inside. Oh my gosh, my wife disappeared. You're welcome, John. You're welcome. John transcends your mortal notions of memberships. No. Let John have his fun. It's okay. It's alright. You should have invested in Bitcoin. Now would be a good time. It's down a little bit. It is down a little bit. Oh, hey, I actually paid my plumber in Bitcoin today. Isn't that nice? It's like it's a currency. my wife's like, wait, why would you spend your Bitcoin? And I'm like, oh, it's okay. I bought $100 first, and then paid him $80. So I actually ended up buying $20 more in Bitcoin, uh, and then paid him. Happiest moment of my life. So you scammed an innocent working man. You people. How much did he charge you? $80. He's my neighbor. He's a good guy. He came over. He snaked my kitchen sink and unclogged our back toilet, which I think JoJo must have flushed something down the toilet, because, man, I was plunging that thing for like 10-15 minutes and I couldn't get it to unclog. And he came in with this big old crazy looking like toilet snake or whatever. It's like this long pole, and it just, man, he had to, yeah, it was a lot of work. But he got it unclogged, and yeah, baby. And then I said, you know what, bro? I'm gonna pay you in Bitcoin. He's all, well, you can do that? I said, yeah. And he's all right. And then I was telling my neighbor was outside, and I was like, hey, Johnny, I'm like, if you need a plumber, he lives right down the street. And then my plumber's like, he's like, and I take Bitcoin. So rad. It's the future, man. It's the future. Yeah, but he was saying the same thing that I do. It's like, he's talking about how he takes Venmo and PayPal and Square and all this. He's like, I almost never get paid in cash. Freaking plumber almost never gets paid in cash. He almost never even sees cash because of, like, all of the money that he deals with is digital. And he was the one making the point that, like, well, a point I've made here many a time about Bitcoin, that people are already used to using digital currency. So this is just the natural progression of that process. Is he homeless? No, he's not homeless. He lives right down the street from me. He just put in a beautiful pool too. Dude's got money. Should have paid him in free memberships. It's all the cleansing lifestyle. Get a sewer snake. Yeah, this one he had for the toilet, it was like 6 feet long or something, and like, I don't know, it's like he like opened it up and like cranked it back down and like twerked it. I don't know. I never seen a snake like that. Mike's plumber was preaching to the choir. Yeah. Well, no, he's just, he's a businessman. He's out there every day, plumbing. And almost never deals with cash. Like, nobody keeps cash anymore. I mean, ever since I stopped doing conventions, I almost never have cash. Because I get paid digitally for everything I do. And I don't generally go to the ATM and pull out cash unless I need cash for something in particular. So, man, I'm already like 99% non-cash in my life. And I'm pretty sure most of you are too, right? I thought Mike meant an auger. That's the one. That's the big honking one, right? That's what he used on the kitchen sink. I have no idea why that got clogged up. Those sirens aren't for me, my friend. Nobody has change for $100. Yeah. Good night, Sticky Art. Thanks for popping in again, brother. And I need to eat something. I think I still have a burrito in the kitchen. Maybe I'll go do that. Yeah, surprised nobody was streaming, man. It's like Tuesday night. Oh, does cash help you budget better? Yeah, I guess I could see that. But I don't get paid in cash, so I don't know. And I suck at budgeting anyways. It's your night to pick up the slack. Well, I'm not going to be on here all night, John. Just wanted to pop in for a bit, say hello to the peeps. I think my wife wants to watch the next episode of The Family, so we could do that while I work. That'd be nice. Thank you for this. I wish you did more streams like this. There is something special when it's just you and the chat compared to when you have guests. I enjoy you more. Oh, thank you, P Money. I appreciate that. I appreciate the 73 people that are watching me scribble on this here page. But yeah, please, again, do like, do share. If you're here, that's the modest price of entry. The entertainment is cheap, but it's not free. Well, okay, it's free. But I would appreciate a like and a share. And if you're not already, a subscribe. Or even a join. A join would be cool. I am truly enjoying working on this book, though. Monster Hunt, ladies and gentlemen. Monster Hunt. Big, glorious fight scenes, littering multiple pages. How much fun is that? Jamie Max, EVS, was on tonight with the High Council. Oh, Jamie Max. No Rakita, no Jack Show, no Malin or EVS. My night for streams was terrible. Yeah, these are the nights you go and say, what's on Netflix? What is on Amazon Prime? So yeah, I did have a chance to just wrap up watching Jack... What's it called? Jack Ryan. Jack Ryan. Not a bad show. Not a bad show. What's Father Brown, Malin? Oh, thank you for supporting, Edgar. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. The British show? Brit show, a priest solving murders. And that somehow makes you the better Christian, does it? I say. And I will add bah humbug. I don't think I will eat. I think I am going to do another glass full of delicious Epsom salts and blast my toilet once again. Boy, that was brutal because I was like, I drank it like right before my plumber came over. His name's Steve. My plumber's name's Steve, and I was like talking to him for like a couple minutes, and I was like, I gotta go. D&Q tomorrow night is indeed Wolverdude. Wolverdude! What's up, Wolverdude? I know, it kind of boggles the mind that we never did Wolverine in almost a year of doing Drawn and Quartered. You know? Can we not do the single most popular character in comics? Yeah, let's not do that. Did he bring big... no. With all the double page spreads in Monster Hunt plus the double spread covers, you may have the most splash pages in an issue ever for 24 pages. I don't know. I think there might be 3 double page spreads. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to have to check the script again. But I don't think that's the most double page spreads ever. Nerdrotic was on earlier. He had a good stream. Good stream talking about Doctor Who. Do. John of Insomnia. Not to mention Wolverine is a great yeah, P money. Really? You just gotta take it there, don't you? You just gotta take it to Canada. Gravy cheese fries. What is gravy cheese fries? I've never heard of gravy cheese fries. Nor do I have to thank Canada for anything. I got some pure maple syrup from the store the other day. Guess where it did not come from? That's right, Canada. We don't need to go to Canada for our maple syrup. Thank you very much. Believe it or not, we have maple trees in America. In the real America. Is Wolverine Canadian? I thought he was just some kind of hairy mutant American, so yeah, I guess Canadian fits. You know what? I don't remember. I haven't read Origin in a long time. I don't remember if Wolverine was native to Canada or just kind of ended up there. Does anybody know? Does anyone know? Born in the States but raised in Canada. Well, then he's not Canadian, is he? He's not Canadian. He just lived there. Wolverine is an American. No, I have not had gravy fries. Sorry. That just doesn't sound appealing to me. Gravy fries. Last stand. What do you mean last stand? I am live streaming. You want gravy fries now? I want. No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna avoid my hunger pangs, so that I can flush my system. I gotta get this gallbladder flush finished. So I can report to everyone how it went, particularly my doctor.
Hasn't it been more than a week?
Yeah. What's your point?
I thought it was supposed to be a week.
Yeah, but we didn't do it. So.
You didn't take enough apple juice?
I don't know. We'll see if we took enough apple juice. That's supposed to soften the stones. So. We shall see.
Where did the maple syrup come from?
I don't know. Do you?
Wisconsin.
Was it Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Wisconsin. It was from Wisconsin. Pure Wisconsin maple syrup. Don't need no Canada for my maple syrup. No, sir.
I'm sure it's better from Canada.
Stop that. Whose daughter are you?
I'm just saying, those cookies.
You
Yeah,
cannot. Stop
They're
it,
so
Eden.
good.
Eden.
Oh my gosh.
I'm disowning you.
You still owe me money.
Oh my goodness. Unbelievable, this ungrateful child.
I remember when this was mine.
Why don't you tell everyone how much the private school that we're signing you up for costs?
$6,400
Miss,
a year.
you still owe me money.
Well, okay. I told you I'm going to sell my art
Yeah.
for auctions.
She wants to sell her art on the auctions in order to make up $6,500 a year in
Yeah, but that's
tuition.
over 10 months.
Brother.
That's $640 a month.
That's $640 a month you have to make in art auctions.
Well,
That's not going to
divide by
happen.
4. That's only what? 125 an auction.
Uh-huh. And
I
how many auctions have you bothered doing art for?
I haven't been motivated before because I never got to see the money.
Oh, brother. Hard for children to respect someone's shorter. Eden is shorter than I am, alright? Don't hurt her feelings like
that's
that.
what he wants you to think.
Whatever.
Yeah, 200 a week.
Oh, John, we haven't had this conversation. I went to the doctor
So
and I
less
got
than 200
measured.
a
I
week.
got measured at the doctor. 5, 7, and 1/4 inches. Done. So.
I thought I was 5'2", but I'm 5'1.5".
You are? Are you reading someone or are you saying that yourself?
No, it's me.
Yeah.
Wow, shorter than we thought. Don't believe it, Mike.
You cannot believe it all you like. I think the proof is that Art swears up and down he's 5'7", and I'm clearly taller than he is, so. If Art is 5'7", then that explains everything. 'Cause I'm 5'7", and a quarter. Although I'm just going to say 5'7", because, you know, you round down when it's that close.
Alright, then I'm 5'2".
Alright.
Be nice, guys. Mike is 2 inches taller than my wife.
You know, I don't have to be here.
I bet Eden can make $6,500 in auctions.
Well, I hope she can. Because she's the one that wants to go to the school. Everybody else just homeschools. Doesn't cost that much. But not Eden. She wants to go to private school.
Well, I'm the child with talents.
Oh. Oh, stop it. That was barefoot. I wore flip-flops in, took them off for the measure.
Uh-huh.
I did. I ain't gonna lie.
Did you take your platforms off first, Mike? Or did you take out your shoe inserts?
Yeah, my flip-flops really have really thick shoe
they have
inserts.
a little bit of a heel.
I ain't Prince, yo.
Victor the Ripper says, I'm 6'7", 400 pounds, solid muscle, and been to prison.
Oh. What were you in prison
Also,
for?
yes, sir, I am a black man.
Didn't ask. What were you in prison for? For being a black man.
No. What? Sign up for strongman competitions, my dude.
400 pounds of muscle shakers. That's a lot.
Flip-flops with black dress socks, I bet.
Who's saying these things? Terrible people. I swear, I get no respect. I got no respect. Being big while black.
Mike just wore his hair up like Betty Flintstone to pad the measurement.
Oh my goodness. Why do I allow these people to talk to me this way?
Victor the Ripper says stealing toilet paper from a McDonald's restaurant. You can get arrested for
that. Was that a gag, or did you just really need toilet paper? I've been to, well...
Says it's a joke.
Oh.
His name is literally Victor the Ripper. Okay, Eden's love for Canadian cookies makes this video now part of my list of best Blacklist universe. Those are like, usually I don't like cookies. Except for like those kinds of cookies. But those were like really good.
They taste like pure maple syrup.
They were so good. I love maple syrup.
Look how much time I'm
Mike
taking to work on this.
That quarter of an inch sounded like an extra foot.
How I pronounced it?
I'm 5'7" and a quarter.
And a quarter. That's right.
You're gonna notice from time to time whenever height is mentioned, I will say I'm 6'7" and 400 pounds solid muscle and been to prison. Mike's the beta in the family.
Excuse me? Right.
I guess if Mike was the bad guy from Karate Kid 3, they said he had a ponytail and I just put 2 and 2 together.
Karate Kid 3. Wait, is that the one with the chick? Was Karate Kid 3 the one with the chick? I don't remember.
I've mistaken random women for you before.
Well, thank you.
They have to be like bigger women. Yeah.
Malin is like 6'5". Yeah, he wishes. I wouldn't want to be that big. I'd just be uncomfortable.
They're 6'8", 400-pound men. Rare, but they're out there. Hafthor is 6'9", 400 pounds. Brian Shaw is 6'8", 400 pounds. Karate Kid 3 was the one with Silver. 3 is the return of Reese and the ponytail guy. The next Karate Kid had the chick.
Oh, the next Karate Kid had the chick.
That's what all Micronauts say, Mike. That's what we call Micah, Micronaut.
Yeah, that's his nickname.
I watched the first 2 episodes of The Boys, actually enjoying it so far. You watched that, didn't you?
I did. I did not enjoy the first episode because I didn't like any of the characters. But I got to at least enjoy the characters because they were well executed. But I still never got around to really liking any of them. But I guess you could say this similar thing with Breaking Bad. Pretty much everyone in Breaking Bad is a terrible person too.
John Malin says 6'1", perfect height for ruling. Oh no, Mike is now a Micronaut.
Yeah, that's not accurate.
If you're over 6'2", you automatically get like 2 points added by women, Mike.
What? 2 points of what? Have you seen my wife?
I heard a lot of girls usually 6 feet
Whatever.
above.
Eden, do you not understand how...
I go to school with girls. I have friends that are girls.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only 5'11". I'm tall for a short guy, but short for a tall guy. My dad's just short in general.
She's really enjoying this because she really hates when people point out how vertically challenged she is.
I'm a girl, you're not allowed to make fun of me.
No, I did not get... I haven't paid for YouTube Red, so I haven't seen Cobra Kai more than the free episodes.
Well, P-Money says, okay, I had a fun night going to bed. Night Eden, night chat, night Blacklist Universe. Can't wait to see you draw a Canadian hero.
We won't be. We'll be drawing Wolverine, who's not a Canadian. He just lived there for a while. Good night, P-Money.
If you worry Eden with bills, then how is she gonna be able to put all her effort and focus into this private school you're putting her in? Yeah, true.
Well, I guess you guys are just gonna have to buy more comics from me then.
I'm saying for other guys, you're an outlier.
I'm an outlier?
Your wife loves you, Mike, flaws and all, and that flaw is being tiny.
I'm not tiny. Oh my gosh. I'm like the perfect size for her.
Maybe it's only because you met when you were so young. She was like, oh, maybe he'll grow taller.
Is there some reason you're here? My daughter is 12 years old and she's 5 feet tall. Yeah, Isaac's 12 and how tall is he now?
Yeah, but Isaac's a boy. He's almost as tall as me.
Yeah, but girls grow earlier, mature. They grow faster than boys. Or earlier than boys.
I was not 5 feet tall when I was 12.
Yeah. Are you 5 feet tall yet?
Mike's always pretending to be Japanese and 5'7". You can't be both.
I'm half Japanese.
So you're tall.
I'm what the Hawaiians refer to as a hapa. That's what my logo. That's a character that I created called Hapa Jap. Hafa Jap. Hapa Jap.
Wolverine was born in Alberta.
What? No, he wasn't.
How do you know? Where was he born?
Someplace in the real America.
Victor the Ripper says, I'm 5'6" and 7/8". 7/8.
Yeah, you just call it 5'7".
Yeah. And what the Japanese refer to as hafu hafu.
Hafu hafu.
No, Saskatchewan, even worse. Send someone to fetch us.
From Saskatchewan. What?
Moving right along.
Footloose and fancy free.
Getting there is half the fun. Come share it with me. To be honest, Alberta may be the most American place in Canada.
Right.
I went to Alberta for like 20 minutes.
When was that?
When I went to Montana.
Oh, really?
It didn't look very different from the very top of Montana. I didn't feel different when I crossed the line.
You feel like, oh, this place sucks.
No. Cecil is 6'4".
Cecil is 4'11". Height and weight.
No.
Moving right along.
Who is Hafthor?
I don't know.
Hafthor's wife is 5'5". Yeah, I saw her in one of his research videos with Juji. I was like, she is small. 5'5" is not small. That's like normal woman height. Right? Isn't the average
Yeah, what's mommy, 5'3"?
Well, she's short too.
Yeah.
I think I've heard either 5'5" or 5'6" is average. From Marvel Database, Wolverine's life began in Cold Lake, Alberta, Canada, sometime between 1882 and 1885.
Lies.
Your daughter left the country and you didn't know?
I
Mm-hmm.
just have a bad memory. I'm not a woman. Women remember everything. Everything.
I don't know, mommy's pretty forgetful.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about long-term memory.
Mm-hmm. Like elephants? Are you calling women elephants? You can blame incompetence for that.
If the trunk fits.
You don't get a pity laugh.
Oh. Oh.
Hafthor Julius Bjornsson. Bjornsson?
Bjornsson? Son of Bjorn.
Only the big ones. That's bad.
You're sure a big fat
Women
person.
do not remember everything. They just remember everything you did wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
No good one, man. Well, 5'5" is kind of tall for a girl. She would be like at me and Mike's level. For some reason, 5'10" seems like a foot taller than 5'9".
What?
I had a science teacher who was 5'11", and I remember standing next to her while we were playing like volleyball or something one time. And I looked at her and I was like, oh my gosh, I reached her shoulder.
Yeah. It's like me and Doug.
No, you were like at his belly button.
Yeah, right. It's like me and
a normal sized person.
Jason Momoa. It's like me and Jason
I
Momoa.
don't know how tall Jason Momoa is.
He's a big dude.
You dug his all neck though, that's gross. Mike is probably 5'7". He seems about that tall in real life.
Is that
Yeah.
Sierra Whiskey?
J Max.
Have we met?
Maybe it was that guy who passed you on the street.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
Hey, San Francisco dude, are you out there?
Yeah. Where's my San Francisco fan?
I think Momoa is like 6'4". How tall is Doug?
6'7".
Oh my gosh. He reminds me of that. I'm 5'7" and 14/16, right, Mike?
Yeah, I told you guys about that, right? The dude in San Francisco just like stopped in the street and he's like, Mike? Like, yeah. I'm like, YouTube? He's like, yeah.
No, I bought stuff from you at a con.
Oh, okay, cool. Yup. Ain't lying about nothing, man.
Eden told us about that. Oh yeah, I did. Too bad you will never meet fans again because you're only gonna be in the house now and not go to cons.
Well,
Unless
it's
your
not.
fans
It's
live
not
in
like
San
I'll
Diego.
never go to a con again. It's just I'm not gonna do.
Probably only San Diego, or like
I don't know. It depends.
Oregon. So you can go up and visit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just probably not gonna do. I don't know. I never say never. I'm just not interested in it now. But there might come a point where I'm publishing, and it's sort of a
You'll have a
requirement.
Blacklist Universe booth instead of a print booth.
Yeah.
John Malin says, when was that? That was a couple of weeks ago, almost a month now, huh?
Gosh, has it been that long?
No, actually it was like the end of probably only 2 weeks. Not a month. Only do cons if it's worth your while, Mike.
Yeah.
John Malin
Right.
says he might pop into a convention this weekend. Mike got spotted on the street? You're like famous and stuff. You should have seen them in Japan.
Well, yeah, that was neat.
Eddie Hall is...
Tell them about Japan, Eden.
They were like fangirls.
Yeah.
I don't think they knew who he really was, though.
Yeah, that's why they were crying and
Maybe they were
shaking.
mistaking you for...
Crying and shaking.
Like a sumo wrestler or something.
Literally, dude. These girls were crying and shaking to take pictures with me. Like, stand next to me and stuff.
I wonder why.
I don't know. I guess I'm
Do
huge
they like
in Japan.
DC that much in Japan?
It's, I don't know. It was it's kind of weird, though.
Average male height in Canada is 5'8.5". Mike would be 2 inches below average height. Now I understand his hate on for Canada. We forgive you, Mike. They thought he was a J-pop idol.
Yeah, right.
For real, crying and shaking. They thought you were a J-pop star. Does my dad look like a J-pop star?
Hello.
They were, oh my gosh, this girl group was performing like the whole con. And they kept playing the same song. Right? Wasn't it the same song?
It was really stinking annoying.
At first it was very... I liked it at first. It was very cute.
Why can't my American fans cry and shake to meet me? Why does it have to be the Japanese
Because they can understand
ones?
what you're saying in your videos. Japanese women are pretty short. Were you taller than them, Mike?
Mm-hmm. Eden felt right at home.
Yeah, I was like, my tall friends would not survive here. Everything was like just right for me. Mike is tall there. I don't know. I saw some pretty tall, or not.
Yeah,
really
I've got tall relatives. Shota's taller than me. Yuji's taller than me. Tetsuya's taller than me. Who else was there? Well, it seemed like all my male cousins are taller than me, huh?
And they're not even half white.
I know, right? What's up with that?
Napoleon Bonaparte was 5'9", so he's not as short as people. At least. Our laughter isn't good enough for you, Mike. They thought he was Steve Seagal.
I like laughter, but oh my gosh, you just bumped me.
Oops.
Did anybody see that? I'll just pretend I didn't do it.
Just draw a bush.
Now Mike is making us look bad in front of the Japanese.
Mike is short everywhere. I think if you went into like a preschool class, maybe you'd fit right in.
You better be reading that.
Why do Japanese suck at boxing, Mike?
Boxing? Is this a joke?
It was the only guy with a ponytail I could think of. He's talking about this Steve Seagal's comic.
Right. They all thought I was Steve Seagal. That's why they wanted to buy my art. Well, if I ever want to go to a con just to get my ego stroked, I can go back to Japan.
Can you go back to Japan? Did they ever contact you?
Oh shoot, that's right. I need to. It seemed like it was a done deal, but I need to make sure because Bachan wants to go this time.
Not a preschool class in Canada. Ha 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 ha. Mike can pronounce R's and they find that insanely hot. Not a big difference. My bro is 5'10". I'm barely 5'9", but I look up to him.
Yeah, how tall is Uncle Tom? He's like 5'9" or something.
Everyone wants those first edition Steven Seagal prints. Gonna reread Flash Rebirth. Good night, y'all. Good night.
Good night.
What is Flash Rebirth?
It is a comic book.
Please come back to Japan, Mike. It would rule.
Who said that?
JVC Paints.
Yeah, there's a con in October that I'm supposed to go to, but I haven't heard much from them since I agreed to it, so...
Uncle Tom, racist.
Ha ha.
Mike just whispers to them Jelly Bean instead of Jerry Bean.
What?
Jerry Bean.
So racist. So racist. Why are you guys so racist?
Japanese body types just don't fit boxing. Weak stamina, legs too wide apart, almost no side-to-side movement. I think that's a stereotype.
No side-to-side movement? What?
Your dad is such a diva, Eden. You didn't even bump him, right?
She did bump
I
me.
think he has no proof.
I do have proof. That line is exactly
I don't see
half a
any
millimeter
lines.
to the left of where it should be.
Half a millimeter.
Hey, drawing is a game of millimeters, so you can't do that. I mean, no one's ever gonna notice it, but I'll know it's there.
Yeah, man, serious. Napoleon was 5'9" and people gave him crap. There is no swearing on this channel. Okay. For being short, but he was actually average height for the time. Oops.
Yeah, people try to say he had like short man's whatever complex. That's why he had to rule the world.
Come to Canada, Mike. We promise not to look down on you. So how do you... Are you just not going to look at him, or are you going to, like, crouch down and walk on your knees?
Oh my gosh. The disrespect. The disrespect I endure for your entertainment.
A game of millimeters like Mike's height.
This is not funny.
Sorry, Eden. Just don't do it again. Yeah, but the Giants have pituitary problems.
The Giants?
Tall people.
Oh.
I think when people, are, like, extremely tall, like, I've heard they get, like, knee problems and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Heart problems, too.
Yeah. If you gotta ask what side-to-side movement is, Mike.
Yeah, I don't see how Japanese people can't move side to side. Doesn't make any sense.
More widely.
I don't get it. I don't see how that's true. I don't see how that's true.
Super tall people died early.
That's right. That's true. So make sure you get your copy of... never mind.
Shame Aaron Alfetti exposed his prejudice.
Well, Aaron's in the
Well,
Philippines.
something just happened.
So...
What is that?
Aaron's Filipino, so he probably hates the Japanese.
Just like the Japanese hate the Filipinos.
Everybody in Asia hates each other.
I watched Shaolin Challenges Ninja. The Japanese had crab style, plenty of side to side.
Yeah. Alright, so here we are so far. Look at all that. Look at all that mess.
They came here for the short jokes, not the art. No, I'm just kidding.
But he has to hate the Chinese more?
I don't know.
Hey, don't you tell Aaron who he has to hate more. Aaron, you can hate whoever you want.
Those that have pituitary gland issues usually have a tumor on that gland which continuously excretes growth hormones, so they get health issues. Andre the Giant is a prime example. Hey, pop boxing tapes don't like, and by the way, Koreans suck at boxing too.
Racist.
Yeah, it would be terrible being a giant, knee, back, heart, kidney, liver problems, etc. Most giants don't live beyond their 40s if they're very lucky. Well, people in the extremes always have more problems. It's not good to be, like, super tall, even, like, super, super short, like the, like, midgets.
Yeah, they have to
have problems.
Yeah, like having to shop in the kids section.
Oh my gosh. Super fat people, super skinny people. It's these streams where Mike spends a short time with his fans.
Oh, brother. You brother. Malin, you better be working.
Asians are good at Muay Thai kickboxing.
Well, that's stereotyping.
6'8" sounds tall until you realize Shaq is 6 inches taller than that. Well.
What?
Tony Robbins,
really?
6'7", has a brain tumor too.
I'm just saying you better be working, dude.
Peter Allen says, I hate all equally like a good boy.
Make that a little extra.
Dated a Korean girl and a Japanese girl. I don't hate Asians, Mike, but Japanese and Koreans suck at boxing.
Who said that?
Aaron Afachi.
Aaron, you don't hate Japanese people after what we did to your people in the during World War II?
Oh. Aaron Afachi. Did you try boxing the men? Oh, that was for Aaron. Mike, I will say this piece reminds me of George Perez. I like it.
Oh, thank you.
That exhibition fight Floyd did in Japan was fixed, you know that, right? But it said that here in the West, Americans fall for exotic fighting styles, but the Japanese fell for it too. He's working on that bonus he's gonna hit.
Is he working though? Is he? Are you, John? Seem to take an awful lot of time off, John. That's all I'm saying.
I like that Mike never shies away from drawing heads from 3/4 profile behind the head. Man, that's hard to do.
Why are you sighing? Are you agreeing with him?
Maybe. Like monkey style crane, Ip Man, all that, and It's What's Wrong.
Ip Man is wushu.
I follow a fight camp and some Kenny Weldon videos. He didn't marry them.
Ip Man is all wushu. Or not wushu, Wing Chun.
Shaq says he has to poop in hotel bathtubs. LOL, no joke. What the heck?
Because he can't sit on the toilet?
Oh, small people got it good. Can you imagine Shaq in a standard size bathroom?
Yeah, I wouldn't want Shaq pooping in my house, man.
Why would you want Shaq in your house? In general?
Well, I don't know. He seems cool.
I don't know.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, I don't really know. Very well.
I've sheltered my children away from knowing anything about anyone involved in sports.
Yeah. Mike was getting so used to short jokes that when I complimented his art, he's thrown for a loop. LOL. Mike, please take a look at a picture of The Rock standing next to Shaq. It's mind-blowing.
That sounds like work.
Are you talking about how the Japanese would use flamethrowers on the Filipinos during World War II?
One thing.
Shaq is cool. He's a cop.
Is he really? Like Steven Seagal.
I'd spar in the ring with any Korean and Japanese comic artists. Sports science money.
Who said that?
Aeronautic.
Hmm.
That page is looking great, Mike.
So who said that?
Edgar Tarley.
Thank you, Edgar. A man of refined tastes, Edgar is.
It helps to know that even our reserve soldiers were able to present prevent the Japanese army from marching through New Guinea, though, and taking the Northern Territories. Oh, well, it's hard to read.
New Guinea.
What's up, Mike?
What's up, Josh?
It's war. Japs played with jailhouse rules. Cannot hate. War can bring out the worst because it's stressful and an excuse for bad behavior.
Well, yeah, it's true, but I mean, it certainly doesn't excuse the crap the Japanese did. Or anybody. It doesn't, yeah. It's not an excuse.
Haha, no, Eden. He's talking about the atrocities they committed. They slammed babies on almost beheaded people attributed to the Japanese samurai warrior spirit. I didn't make any comments. I was reading comments. So.
Yeah, so Eden's saying you're wrong.
Wait, what? No, I don't know what they did. Did they do a lot?
They did some bad stuff.
Well, you know, in the Holocaust, they would take babies and then, do some horrible things. I learned about in a documentary. Yeah. There's a pic of Schwarzenegger, Andre the Giant, and Wilt Chamberlain. Arnold looks as tall as Mike.
I know, I've seen it.
How's your lettering guy doing for the Megpack, Mike? I read the last update you did for that campaign.
He hasn't responded. I tried contacting him today again. And, because he's been in and out of the hospital for the past few weeks.
So he has an excuse.
Yeah, he has an excuse, but it's still...
People don't think straight when their lives are on the line. We get stupid because of the heat.
Because of the heat?
Like, stressful situation.
Oh.
But why would someone today care more for something of the past rather than the dangers of today? China is the one trying to claim territories of all their neighbors.
Is that Aaron again?
Peter, Mike.
Oh.
Malin is greater than Miller because he is normal people size.
Oh, brother.
Change the topic off of war. Yeah. We forgave the Japanese because they gave us anime.
And ramen.
Hello Kitty. And PlayStation.
PlayStation. Yeah.
Why do so many, companies, they all have English names?
Like Bridgestone?
I don't know. I was just watching a Korean drama today, and the name of the guy's company was, I don't know, something American though.
Yeah. Bridgestone is a Japanese company. I always just figured it was American because it's Bridgestone. But I was in Japan and I saw it. I'm like, what the heck? Why is Bridgestone here? And she's like, oh, that's a Japanese company. It's the name of the guy who founded the company. His name translates to Bridgestone in American. So even though it sounds like an American company, yeah. You have Bridgestone in Australia, but it's a Japanese company.
Have you watched Dr. Stone yet? It's a great new anime. I have not watched it. I'll look into it though, because I just finished Violet Evergarden. We fire. We have Bridgestone here in Australia.
Australia. Darn it. My quill just started acting funky.
Maybe that's why PlayStation was called that. They thought they were about to conquer the America Christian market.
PlayStation? I don't get it.
I don't know. PlayStation sounds like play on the station. Bridgestone used to supply tires for Formula One.
Yokohama too, right? What's the deal with all the Japanese companies making tires?
Oh, PlayStation.
Oh. Wah, wah.
What do you get when you cross video games with religion? PlayStation. PlayStation. Americans always pronounce the S in Aussie wrong. It's pronounced Z. Oh, Aussie. Oz. We're off to see the wizard. It's like. Small more stuff. Toyota is the American version. Toyota is the original. Why didn't they keep Ta? Because there's a character. Oh wait. Why did they change it to Ta? Toyota. Sounds pretty much the same.
Toyota.
I always say Toyota. I don't.
Is it really Toyota? Toyota.
But there's a character for Ta too. Right?
Maybe because it's spelled the same backward and forward. Toyota.
Oh yeah.
No, it's not.
No,
Toyota.
no, it's
Toyota.
Toyota. Poor Mike is suffering from funky quills.
It's indeed true.
Toyota is the family name. I like the Japanese. I want to go there so they can be racist against me and make fun of my eyes and hairy arms.
Okay, go ahead.
If you want to.
Ain't nobody stopping nobody from going to Japan.
My grandma told me a story at the time they got to be so close to the Japanese that the whole town cried when the Americans bombed the ships as the Japanese were leaving, waving goodbye. Americans pronounce everything correctly.
Well, California English is the standardized English of the whole world now.
What?
It is.
Oh, so like normal English.
It's the accent that everybody just accepts as American English. Because California is where we export.
And like southern accent.
Well, yeah, if Hollywood was in North Carolina, everybody would be talking like this.
What nib are you using?
I am using the zebra.
Okinawans are hairy enough.
Okinawans are what?
Hairy enough. Yeah, like hoi peas and tuberculosis. Hoi peas. Herpes. Wait, what? Doesn't that make California the standard American accent then?
Yep.
Zebra made in Japan.
Yep, that's the case. I was just saying that the other day with Edwin. When you go to the Netherlands, people there speak English, but they all speak it with perfect California accents. The way I talk is standardized American English dialectically. And you can thank Hollywood for that.
Japanese can do anything Europeans can do, except grow beards.
You know what? There are Japanese that can grow beards. I'm just not one of them.
Miss Eden, do you have school tomorrow? I'm still on summer break. Mike, what's wrong with that soldier's neck? Looks like something out of the thing.
Oh, Silkworm's wrapping it with his silk power.
So he's not just very deformed or wearing a weird scarf.
No.
Maybe Californians are speaking English with a Dutch accent.
Oh, hey, I never thought of that.
Because people who speak English elsewhere can't pronounce R's properly.
Well, if I can get this page done tomorrow, that'd be awesome.
I would disagree, as I have a full beard.
Who said that?
Monkey Jeebus.
Monkey Jeebus, you Japanese?
I imagine the standard California accent just to be permanent. Let me speak with your manager now, sound. That's Valley Girl, right? Wait, no.
Let me speak with your manager?
No, that's like Mom.
No. Oh, come on.
Yeah, in Oz, where I live, the letter R is usually pronounced ah, so I say ka, not car.
Australia.
Mike, how come Hothead doesn't seem to be in this book? Ninja Comics 33.
Because this is a prequel to Heart of the Hero.
It is?
It is. And it takes place before Hothead joins the team. Why does everybody seem to like Hothead so much?
Which one's Hothead?
The Mexican one with the handlebar mustache.
That's a great looking page, except for that line that's off by 0.5 millimeter. It's so glaring.
Yeah, I know. It's killing me too.
Which line was it?
There.
I can't see.
There. See how it's...
What?
These two lines are supposed to be there, and this is like right in between the two of them.
What?
That line right there.
Okay.
This is why you will never be a great artist, Eden.
Thanks.
Because you can't get flustered about things that are 0.5 millimeter off.
Well, I can't even see that well, okay?
See? You must be anal retentive to be a great artist.
No, like it's blurry. The art chemist. I use glasses. Well, Eden needs glasses. Get her glasses, Mike.
These are reading glasses. I should be wearing them, actually. Oh, look, everything's clear.
Or laser eye surgery. I do have glasses, but they're for far away. Maybe I need close-up glasses, too.
There's 2 more pairs right there.
These ones are too, they hurt my eyes.
Do you see now how you ruined the page?
Maybe I do need these kind of glasses. Reading glasses.
Mm-hmm. You get the terrible vision from your mother's side of the family. Whose art am I inking? This is my art, yo. What are you talking about?
Ink someone else's art and then burn it?
You didn't just watch the amazing Two Mikes art video. The greatest troll in the history of YouTube.
What is Wilo mean
Why low?
in Japan even? What? That is not. What is why?
Why low? What?
Why low? Victor there. What is why low mean in Japan even?
I don't know what the hell he's talking about. What is why low?
Do not let Mike cut off an ear over 1/2 a millimeter.
Never know. You never know.
I met Doug Tenaple at SDCC. Are you going to be at LBCC?
No way, man. I hate Long Beach.
I liked being there. Maybe not the con. I don't remember the con too well. My eyes are -4 in both eyes. Mike Miller's career, 26 years and 1/2 a millimeter later.
In the toilet. In the toilet.
The Brits gave us Led Zeppelin. Enough said. And Brits aren't very smart dropping off convicts on giant sunny island. Look who's laughing now, you Heimies. Did Mike pay Eden yet? Well, he just signed me up for a private school. I don't know if I can complain anymore. Mike would never ink anyone's art but his own.
You're right, I inked Malin.
John Miller?
Mm-hmm.
Mike double spread Miller. Brits expanded too much and lost control. Are they there saying too about the mental illness of the... Wait, what? Garlo is Chinese and it means round eye.
It's Guilo.
Guarlo.
That's not Wilo.
Maybe it was a typo.
Oh.
Doesn't that mean white person, Wilo?
It's Guilo, isn't it?
Guilo means round eye.
Well, it implies the same thing.
Oh. Sorry, I don't... Oh, it's Chinese for white people, Guilo. I think you spelled it wrong again. You just were... Oh, wait, in relation to the great Chinese general Wei Tu Lo.
Oh. That wasn't a general, that was a pilot for that.
Yeah, the pilot owned Wei Tu Lo.
Wei Tu Lo. That was one of the greatest trolls ever, man.
The Hawaiians call white people
We gon' die.
Haulo.
We too low.
Haole.
Haole.
Haole. Haole?
Haole.
Haole. Holly.
Haole.
They could, but chose to spell it lead, so stupid Americans wouldn't pronounce it lead.
What?
The Brits couldn't even... Oh, wait. Oh, someone else up there said. The Brits couldn't even spell lead. Oh, okay. If you put the Queen on your money, you are British. Every Canadian coin breaks my heart just a little.
Yeah, right? In the Queen you trust, apparently. Canada.
Japanese call them Hakujin and mixed Tapa. Yeah, Haku... white people.
Hakujin.
Just kidding.
Kokujin.
No, don't say that.
It's the same thing. It's just a color.
Yeah, okay. Shota said it was like... Why does every nation have funny names for white people, but when white people try it, it's racist? Go figure.
Go figure. John, we don't swear on my channel. Appreciate it. Thanks, brother. I'm just going to finish up this foot here and wrap this up because I am getting tired. And I don't do my best work when I'm tired. And this book is intended to be my best work. So do the math on that, ladies and gentlemen.
John A. My bad. Sorry again. Sorry.
We forgive you.
Yeah.
I absolve you.
Kevin Ryan says, anybody who calls me racist, I need to have a talk with you next St. Patrick's Day.
Is that because you'll be drunk and you're going to knock them out?
Is St. Patrick's
Or is that late?
racist?
Is that racist?
I'm sorry.
Is it racist to say that all Irish people are drunks?
I'm saying Americans perfected the language. You're welcome, English speakers everywhere. LOL. Hakujin is literally a translation of white people. LOL. Yeah. That looks awesome and epic, Mike.
Well, thank you. I was going for both awesome and epic.
But what do I know? I'm half Catholic and half Protestant. I'm at war with myself.
You can't be half Catholic and half Protestant. It's not a race.
Is it racist to say all Filipinos are super good at drawing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
is it
wrong.
Racist or is it just
it's just
a stereotype?
wrong. Yeah.
I don't... Wait. Is that a,
well,
even,
the thing
is that even a stereotype?
Most stereotypes are based in truth, so...
I don't...
Alright.
I know all the Filipinos
Tapping
I
out.
know
Excuse
are not particularly good at drawing.
All the Filipinos you know?
Yeah, all the...
I'm gonna... That's empty. I'm gonna pour this ink back into this bottle. Hopefully I don't spill it all over my...
Thank you for absolution, Father Mike. Half my vocabulary is curse words, and it just comes out without me even hearing or seeing when I type. LOL.
You're welcome.
Haku is white. Jean is person. White person, exactly. Are you finishing up a foot or finishing a 0.5 millimeter?
Alright, so you guys like it? You can get this double page spread. This is pages 14 and 15 from Monster Hunt. Oh yeah, Monster Hunt. They're hunting the monster and they're
Black people in Korea have a hard time because Korean "niga," meaning you, sounds like, yeah. Yeah.
What's up, you?
I watched a Chinese drama recently, and they said something that sounded like that also. A lot.
Mm.
So there's just coincidence. Yep, they were delusional. What can you say? They have to. They think a god is running their country. A god can't be wrong. Oh, the
Japanese? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the
Yep.
emperor. But not anymore.
No, not anymore. Alright, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Is that a punk on the bottom right corner? No, that is a Mohawk Indian. Although that is where the punks stole the whole Mohawk thing from, so. Yeah, we got. I even threw a pirate back here.
Yeah, like Hotel de Luna. Is
Look
that...
up the color black in Spanish. Yeah, it's Negro. Well, it's Negro. Actually,
I can't believe you just said that.
It's Negro. Negro.
You just said it was
It's Negro.
No. Hotel de Luna, is that an anime?
I don't know.
Or a show? I'm looking.
I gotta get Everett on here. Everett, where are you?
I just started.
Good. A pirate.
Strong Girl Bongsoon. It's live action.
It's African American.
I'm mostly into.
Come on, Mike.
Asian show.
What's African? What? Black in Spanish is African American?
Bongsoon on your business.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah, it's really good so far. Strong Girl Bongsoon. My friend said that they're making an American version, but they cast like a bigger woman to play.
Did they cast a big fat person?
I don't even know if she's fat, but like the point is, Bongsoon is so tiny. Like you don't expect her to be so strong. But I don't know. Yeah, that's a fun one. Little silly, but good story. It is a little silly. I like it so far, though. Negro is Spanish for black, and people used it as a basis for the derogatory term it sounds like.
Why did you hide it?
Oh, whoops! I accidentally hit that, but
She hit
I
the
read
wrong
it.
thing.
I read it anyways. So.
I'm trying to remember what it was. It's actually the word Nigger is actually it's a mispronunciation. I think it's an Irish pronunciation. And I don't think it's of the word Negro. I'm trying to remember what it was.
The derogatory term for black people actually stems from the nation of Niger.
No, that's another theory or another. I think that's like an old wives' tale. It's gosh darn it. I think it was Thomas Sowell who actually figured this out, because it comes from an old. Yeah, I can't remember it offhand, but it's a mispronunciation because the Irish have really like the thick brogues, and so they'd say it something, whatever they were saying is mispronounced to sound like that. I can't remember what it was.
Do Bong-soon gets an American makeover with Ronda Rousey. Absolute idiocy. I don't know what she looks like. I just heard from her.
Lots of rolling R's. Where did I get the recipe for the cleanse you're doing? There's websites all over the place. I actually have to go look it up again. I know what the key ingredients are, but the when to take the certain things, I need to go look. There's different versions, so I'm actually going to go look that up now. Negrito is kind of the more derogatory term in Spanish. Well, isn't that like little black? Isn't that what when you say add a toe to a...
I don't know.
Like poquito? Yes. So it'd be like talking down to them like they're children. Like, I could see that. It's literally little black. So frugal? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up. You want to say anything to the fine people? 54 people still staring at my artwork while we...
55.
Oh, 55. Welcome, whoever the 50... No, he's gone. Started streaming 117 minutes ago. I never noticed it said that right there.
Wow, maybe you should pay more attention, huh?
I should. Because I always do this to see how much time is left.
Why are you taking the hard way?
Because I never noticed it before.
Okay. My message is, don't do drugs.
Just say no, ladies and gentlemen.
You have to.
Just say no. Just say no. And with that, we outie.
Alright, bye.